Hi kids, in this lesson we're going to talk again about the strategy. We will learn about the rooks on open files. We will also learn about trading the pieces and better bishop. So this game happened between Grandmaster Korchnoi versus Silbering in 1978. So the first move that white played in this position is queen to f3. Now, you may notice that king is quite safe, white king, black king is also safe, right? And there is only one file that is open, right? So it's clear that white wants to put his rooks on the c file, right? You can also see that the bishop on b2 is stronger than a bishop on f8, right? Look, this bishop is working on the diagonal, while the bishop on e7 is not doing very well. Now, rook b5 and rook c1, right? That's an important move. So white is overtaking the file. Queen c6, excellent move. Look at this power on the c file. Right? Also, with the move queen c6, the white queen is going to become a very active piece. h6, and this next move I really like, a4. Now, a4, of course, white would love to have this position, right? And take on a3 with a rook. Right now, the rook is active, attacking the pawn on a7. Right, so black did not take. Black moved the rook to b6 and queen d7. Well, now the queen is very powerful. Bishop to f6 and rook c4. Of course, we can understand this move, right? Because white wants to double up the rooks. Queen a6, rook c1, rook b7, and queen g4. Well, what is for black to do? Here, black played rook b6. Very difficult to find any good move. d5. This is also a very strong move, because with a move d5, you can see now that bishop on f6 really cannot move. There is no good place for a bishop at all. Bishop goes to g5 and h4. Rook. So bishop had to move all the way back, right? But of course, on d8, this bishop is a very weak piece. It is inactive, right? It is not participating in the game. Queen g6, excellent move. Queen is clearly making a lot of trouble to the black king. Queen b7 and rook c8. Wow, look at this power. Now rook is also attacking on the back rank. Queen f7. Well, now we are going to learn how to trade. Well, queen, of course, could take on f7 and trade. But look at the move that Grandmaster Korchnoi plays, h5, right? Yes, he wants to trade the queen, but he wants a favorable trade. So, for instance, if something like this happens, now this pawn on g6 is very unpleasant. So the black king is facing the checkmates on the back rank. That means the trade is okay, but how do we trade? Right? That's important to learn. Queen e7, and now another great move that, of course, you need to learn. Rook a8. What's the idea of this move? Well, now the second rook is coming to c8, and look at this power now. The back rank is really weak. Rook d7, check. Look, again, it's okay to trade, but this way, right? Now the bishop is attacked and bishop is gonna be lost. So that's a nice trade. Queen of 7, a5. Also, look at this move. This is also nice one. A5, and white is improving with his pawn. Look, and now finally the trade happened. King of 7, and this move. Look at the black pieces. They cannot move. They're completely trapped. Right? None of the pieces can move. King e7. Wonderful move. F4. Pay attention to this move. Because with a bishop on b2, now the diagonal is going to get open. This bishop is going to become very powerful. Rook c7. And here trade. After rook a7, basically the game is finished here. The black resigned the game because the next move is f takes e5, right? The pawn to a7, even a rook b4, right? So many different moves that you can play here in this position, and white won this game. Well, what I would suggest, go and set up this position. Look, go all the way back like here. And play this position. There are other moves. Queen f3 is not the only move. Queen g4 is possible. But if you want to use those strategies like with an open file, try. You can play this position. For instance, here in Lichess, you just click and play continue from here, and you're gonna get this play with a computer. You can say you want to be white, right? Set up the computer maybe on level 6, choose the white here, and you can take, probably you need maybe 10 minutes, like with 3 seconds, and you practice. Just practice this position. It's great. You can also copy the same position, right? If you want to copy this position FEIN, and you can bring it to the chess.com and play in chess.com with different engines. Wonderful practice. You are going to learn so much about the strategy on open files and end games, and it's a really nice to practice those games. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the lesson today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.